This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
All right, here we go with the start of match 4.
It's first one. Goes past the bat, goes past the keeper, but no run.
In front of us out there with Kaminkova. So Korolalagi, who bowled really well from this end earlier, is starting things off that they were able to get on the field. Wow, that's going to run away. What a very good shot that is from Kaminkova, and that's going to be 4 runs. Absolutely blasted through the field. And once it got on that outfield, it was never coming back as the Terminator delivers a knockout blow.
I love how they celebrate every boundary and big hugs for wickets, and it's just a bit of a joy to see this this team. To be fair, nice shot. That's a nice square drive going towards the boundary. That should reach it actually, and that's another 4.
That's a cracking shot from front of her.
Mm-hmm.
She played one similarly earlier on, but look at that front foot towards the ball. Just punches it into that gap, and I've got to say, it's probably shot of the day.
Oh, so it's gone through the slips as it has. It's going towards the boundary. Could be another one. And good piece of fielding, but can't stop it. That's another boundary. Close, gone. Well, good piece of bowling, right up in the pitch, right up in the block hole, and that's the first wicket down. That's Franova, who goes for 13.
Did her job well though, didn't she? And that one, I know, I think for me, it is going to go on a hit leg stump.
Yep.
It was pretty full, and Susanna does well. I think, at least sets a foundation for the innings. She'll go for 13. Had to negotiate the opening bowlers, which are pretty tough for Cyprus. And she faces 25 balls. Does hit 1-4 along the way. As 3 departs, it's 38 for 1. And
an F word, and this is gone. Well, goes for a duck. Nice catch. Juggled it. But that's the end of a very good batter in the captain, Katka Dejazikova. It was hit pretty firmly.
Juggle job, wasn't it? And that's a huge moment. Leonago does the job. And yeah, it was hit hard, but yeah, the fielder got in the way, gave herself a chance. You can see Katka, she does look in a bit of physical discomfort as well. But hey, it's something we haven't seen too much of in the series is big catches being taken of the big players. This time, okay, she's a bit lucky, I suppose. She gets a second chance, but she makes her own luck. And so Katka out, and it's 38 for 2.
I think we moved on from then. Oh, nice shot there from Yana, and that'll be 4 runs. Wow. Kaminkova is scoring freely. Beautiful shot. It's been hit very firmly.
Oh, Tortuga.
Oh.
That definitely takes a bit of a hop, but the reason it does is because it gets smashed in the first place. Got a feel for the fielder here actually a little bit. She comes in, maybe over attacks, but there's one bounce about there where you can definitely see it.
For so far, and that's the end. No F word for Yana, but a fantastic innings. Ends on 22. I hope everyone out there enjoyed seeing the Terminator.
Well, I think Chandrika, we're just saying, is enjoying seeing the Terminator walking off because she gets that one right. She had a few close calls during her innings, those kind of balls near the leg stump. A couple went between her and the stumps. But Chandrika's had a very good series, gets that one right. Yana, she'll get a great reception when she comes back after contributing 22 runs. But she's the 3rd wicket to fall, 55 for 3.
Well, that's the end of Kuntsova. Plays all around that one. We'll see Terka come in next. In fact, we won't. It's going to be Pratibha Chowdhury to come out next.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of a debate about who would go in there. I think Terka was ready to go.
Yeah, she was.
Pratibha is going to be the replacement batter. Kuntsova plays a couple of nice shots in her 4, but she is wicket number 4, 58 for 4. Picking up what you're putting down.
Uh-oh. Oh, just over the top. Nice shot, actually.
That could go, you know.
I think it is. That is 4 runs. Nice shot there. If you pick 4 flowers or 3 flowers or how many you bid.
Whoa, hold on. That's going to be a catch. It's been pushed in the air, and Chowdhury's going to be gone for 6. Has another juggle job from the Cyprus fielders. Chaturani with a second wicket. It's 67 for 5.
Yeah, she's just chipped it up, and Chaturani, again, very safe pair of hands. Put a couple down, but tough chances.
Chowdhury did play an awesome shot, though.
Oh, yeah.
It was already compared to Virat Kohli in the chat. Perhaps she can lift her team up into the 80s.
Do you like playing good board game, Vinny?
Yeah, I don't have too much time for it these days. Well, this is
that's close, you know. And
well, this is a funny one
out.
because I don't think that the umpire's sure that she has the ball.
It's been a bit like that throughout.
Did she have the ball all the way through? Because she throws it away.
Oh, I think so.
There.
Yeah, that should be out, but
the
there's no benefit
issue
of the
is
replay.
if you it has been given out. So it's been given out in referral. So I think that's the way to do it. I mean, these umpires work well as a team because the ball basically got thrown away. It looked like it was thrown away. They were just checking whether the ball was in the hand when the stumps were hit. I think the replay said yes. Charles Crouch gave his opinion to Joe and said, yeah, look, in my opinion.
Oh, gone. That's the end of Pavichkova. Goes for 3. And the wickets are starting to tumble now.
Simple game, really. Just have a look at this bend straight down the line. Good movement. Pitching on the stumps. Hitting the stumps. That's always going to be a tough one to deal with. So Rachel's going to have to go out for 3. And Czechia a 68 for 6. Uh-oh. Well, it's out. Yeah, it's out. It's going to be... There was a very, very whispered appeal, but she just got locked up. It looked straight. and Maitani maybe thought it was going to miss the leg stump, but we'll see this one.
I completely missed that.
Have a look at this. And it looks like the same kind of ball. It's straightening down the line. It just hits her. And she says, hey, is that out? And Charles like, yeah, that's out. Keeper was completely oblivious. Yeah. Didn't even appeal. No, I think there was just like a whispered how's that from Samantha, but 71 for 8. And to be philosophical.
We've only seen straight through it, and that's another wicket. We've only seen one crier so far this tournament. That was Eva yesterday.
It can happen.
Yeah, it can happen.
I got to admit, I was guilty of it at times. That's actually a really good ball.
That's great.
You know, that's actually hit the seam and it's speared in. So you can't really blame Clara there. And it will be the 9th wicket to fall. Chaturani getting amongst the wickets now. She's got 3 for 6 and it's 71 for 9. 80 plus this for the Czechs.
She hit it pretty well. And, well, they'll get 1 out of it.
They get 1, and they won't be able to look for 2. So, handy little 10-run partnership for the 10th wicket. Gets the Czechs up to 81 for 9 off the 20 overs. They do bat out their 20 overs, I should say. And nice for those two as well to walk off, having done the hard yards. So, those 10 runs, who knows? Maybe we'll look back and it'll be a very valuable 10 runs. For Chris, I'm going to ask them to put it in the chat right now. But yeah, Sharka has her 16th birthday actually coming up in a couple of days. She's going to open the bowling. This is the first one down the leg side. So just tell us a little bit about the academy for some people that might not be aware. As this is a full toss, it's going to be whacked away to the boundary. That's well hit, but Sharka should be disappointed. That one did get lost down the leg side, and the result's the first boundary of the second innings. So, yeah, how many kids would you say are involved right now in the program?
Somewhere around 300.
But I think it's amazing what you're doing.
So yeah, I mean, we've got 4 groups today. We've got the under 11 boys, or under 9, under 11 boys, and under 13 girls. going for, what's that, about 2.5 hours. There's a lovely shot again, by the
Yeah.
way. The group that's running right now is the under 15 boys and under 19 girls combined.
It's pretty close. Is it going over the top? No, it's gone. It's going to be out. She was a long way back there. And so Durrani Halagi, well, the first time in the series we've seen her actually get out, and Shaka with the perfect comeback. The only question here is height. But you see, she's right back on her stumps. This will be an interesting one from side on. Nice and slow. It's touching. We don't really see the stumps there, but I think what you would say, she was a long way back. Maybe a 50-50 call, but it goes towards the Czechs. And Cyprus lost first wicket, 9 for 1. And this one comes out as a full toss, gets hammered, and that's going to be 4. It's going to run down the hill. So just a slight mistake. Chadrani's good player, puts it away.
Girls as well. Some of them are the daughters of the women that are there. So it's a really nice combo.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was just thinking, well, that one might have just snuck through, and it will go for 4. Testojikova, one of the more experienced.
Based around Prague and in Brno,
Yeah.
the cricket as a whole here. Oh, shot.
Square of the wicket. That's going to run away for 4. It's a fraction too short from Shaka that time. Chadrani making light work of this target at the moment. Small margin for error when you're bowling to good players. It's a completely different ball game. Kind of top 3 versus the rest, I think, in this Cyprus lineup. Chadrani hits it and gets it through the field. That's going to be game over. And it will be a win for Cyprus. And they'll do it in exactly 10 overs after all. So they take a 4-0 lead in the series. And for Czechia, well, again, they showed a lot of fight there, I think. But again, a couple of the stars not really shining in that game with the bat. And in the end, they are able to survive just for half of that second inning. So congratulations to Cyprus. Chadrani batted really well, finished on 42. But Cyprus 4-0 and hoping to make it a clean sweep tomorrow.
Yeah, look, they're a class side actually, Cyprus, and well, with Chadrani again, that's what you have. If you've got a batter like Chadrani that has just got all the shots, you can play around that. But then they've got other very, very good batters throughout the what we've seen. We've only seen one wicket, as you said, in each innings. One of them they didn't lose a wicket and scored 200. So we have seen a smattering of the top order, and they've all been good. So it's impressive from Cyprus.